So, ladies and gentlemen, of course, your boy is back. So yeah, I know it's been some time that of course, that I've came in front of the camera. I always say this: it's been some long time, but it's literally been a week or even two. But for me, I always say that it's been a long time because, quite frankly, this is what I am. Right? I'm a guy who loves doing this. Right? Every day sharing my journey, every day showing you guys every single piece of the puzzle, every day just doing it. So whenever I don't do it, it feels like I'm kind of, not locked in and not doing what I'm supposed to do on this planet. So yeah, as you can see, of course, your boys dripped the fuck out. Right, nice. Soon we'll be having the AP Royal Oak. Shout out TPT, Timepiece Trading. So, ladies and gentlemen, of course, we went out, had a few drinks, of course, not too much. As you can see, I can still convey myself in front of the camera, and my speech is, quite frankly, very good. And yeah, man, I've been kind of experimenting for the past, I would say, completely actually this entire year. This experience of going out and having a few fun, having some fun here and there with friends and all of these things, having drinks and all of those things, right? And I've come to a conclusion because I realize that in life you have to experience things yourself to be able to create your own, I could say, analogy around it. For example, a lot of people will tell you, well, don't go out, don't drink, don't do that. And it's like the best way to kind of have that permanent mental thing in your mind is to actually go ahead and do it. Right? You have to go and, smoke the weed, you have to go and do the alcohol, you have to do all of the degenerate shit so that you can actually realize that fuck, it's actually not worth it. Right? There's no reason for me to do that, right? There's no reason for me to go ahead and put myself in those positions whereas I have pleasure but for no reason. So yeah, I've been experimenting kind of with this thing, and I came down to this realization. Keep in mind, it's now probably I can count on my hand the fifth party I've went to this entire year, which compared to my peers, of course, I do not compare myself to my peers. I compare myself to the big dogs, but quite frankly, the big dogs, they're also partying as fuck. I realize that, quite frankly, of course, compared to that, I'm not partying a lot, and of course, compared to the big guys, I'm not partying a lot. But I realize that truly there's no reason for it, right? I don't find it fun. Um, I've never really found it fun, right? Because it's not worth it, right? Um, Truly it isn't. But what I always do find fun is me coming in front of this camera and speaking truth and sharing truth and being myself and conveying my message and showing you guys the journey. And for me, that's fun. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, a lot of people think that, you know, I've posted so many fucking videos and I've done so many speeches each and every fucking day. But for me, it's play. Honestly, I don't even think about it. It's like, bam. Like, I come back from school and I just start thinking what am I gonna say next, and I just start speaking. Right? Like, even now, right? It wasn't even planned. I don't even have a fucking content strategy around this shit, right? I just decided, fuck, okay, today we feel like we have to share some message and document our journey, and here we are, right? Documenting our journey and showing you guys every single piece of the puzzle and sharing our thoughts. And it's funny, man. It's very, very funny because, yeah, I honestly could not understand because that time that you're having fun and partying, you could have done so much work. You could have put in so many hours in the vision. And it's very important to also understand that in life, you also have to experience the good side of life, right? The experiences of life. It's very true. But all I can say is that your experiences, or let me put it like this, what you label as experiencing life could be very different from what other people could be as experiencing life. For example, for me, experiencing life in a good way is spending time with my little brother Musa, right? Just seeing the growth that he's, you know, grown, right? Like how he went from this kid that literally I had to change his diapers, and seeing him in this man that all of a sudden knows how to speak English properly and knows how to play rugby, and it's like just seeing that and spending time with him, for me that's fun, right? And I think the more mature you become, the more you realize that it's actually the little things that quote unquote bring happiness or joy into your life, right? Like, yeah, man, I've done it, of course, the alcohol and everything, and it's truly not worth it, man, right? And I'm not speaking out of quote unquote regret, because I did it intentionally so that I can create my own analogy once again, and seeing and realizing that is this thing actually worth it, you know? And I think there's much power in that, in actually experiencing something rather being told by other people, right? But things like, we can go far down the road. There's other things that you should definitely not do. For example, cocaine. Like, you don't even have to do it to experience it. Like, if people tell you don't do it, just understand you should not do it. And yeah, man. So yeah, I know a lot of people watching this. You'll probably, you know, see my success only after the time, and it's like, whoa, how did this kid knew he was gonna become successful? Because I just always knew. I just always within me. I didn't even have to think twice about me. You know, the difference between my success and most other people's success is like, for me, it's like God had to, you know, put me in that position because He's seen how great I am and for how long I've been doing it, and for how long, you know, and how destined it is for me. And it's like, I don't want to say He has no other choice, but like, it's like it has to happen, right? And I want most of you guys also to be watching this and to put yourself in that position. Put yourself in that position, whereas, you know, the universe has no choice but to elevate you into your position. Like, the universe has seen you day in and day out, after failure, you know, continue pushing after everything, after all of the conditions are against you, you know, you're still fucking pushing. It's like, what? This kid does not want to stop. Like, who does he think he is? And that's why I tell people, it's like, that's me, right? And that's a lot of other people who became successful. It's like it was like, nah, this kid has been trying too hard. We have to give it to him. And that's why I tell people. So yeah, yeah, man, like, yeah. So choose what fun means for you necessarily, and experience it at the fullest length, right? Because quite frankly, yeah, like I tell people, it's like, to many people, they think that what I do, you know, the work that I do and the things that I put in and the amount of effort I put in, it's like, a lot of people think it's like, this guy is a workaholic, all he cares about is work, 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 work. And it's like, that's where I find my most joy and pleasure. Right? There is no, I don't fucking care what everybody else is doing. I don't care about scrolling on the Instagram stories and seeing what this motherfucker is doing. I don't care about that. Right? All I care about is God, the mission that I'm put on to do on this planet, and the people that's gonna come along in the journey, and my family, and so much many more things. But those are the top three main things, and I've always cared about those things, and I always will. Right? And yeah, man. But yeah, honestly, from a young age, I've always been an outcast in many ways. Right? And there's just that thing within me. I could not explain what it is. Right? Even though to this day, right? Even though I'm unveiling it as, you know, the days goes on, each and every single day, it's like I can still not explain what it truly is. Of course, as time goes on, but I think definitely I already know what it is. Right? It's so powerful you can't even name it. It's so powerful it has never been seen before on this planet, right? And I'm not, you know, doing this for affirmations necessarily, but I've seen it, man, and it's honestly the truth. Many people have seen it. So yeah, man, all I can say is, yeah, of course, not even that fucked up. I'm not even fucked up by any means. But yeah, it's um, it's not worth it, and truly, it will never be worth it. Honestly, like even though all of these gurus online they show you that, partying is nice, it's fun, it's. I mean, yeah, yeah, maybe to them, but most of these guys are just doing it to show off a lifestyle that you desire, but not necessarily want once you experience it. Right? That's what a lot of these people do, and definitely do not get caught in the pendulum of that because it's not necessary. But yeah, man, all I have to say is that keep pushing, keep doing what you're supposed to do on this planet. Um, and I don't like saying this, but I'll say this once. Continue dreaming. I don't even believe in this thing of follow your dreams. Follow your vision. Follow that which you're supposed to do. And it's not dreams, it's your destiny, it's your purpose, right? So, yeah, continue doing that. And I'll continue doing that. And don't give a fuck what people say. Be your authentic self. If people don't like that, fuck them. If people like that, top stuff. And keep those people that love the top stuff, because they actually love you for who you truly are, not the labels they put on you, not the things they tell you and say. Say to you and say you're a multimillionaire, you're famous, and all these things, because those things are not truly who you are, my friend, right? And when it's all said and done, nobody will even remember your name. So, even though you have this greatest impact, there's only one name that I could truly say that will always be remembered: Jesus and God. Those are the only two names, eternal names, right? There are people who were great, right, in the 70s, 60s. Nobody know them. Forgetting about them. People are gonna forget about Elon Musk, about Mark Zuckerberg. So, what's the point of caring what people think, man? There's no point in that, right? You should care what God thinks and yourself. Those are the two main people you have to care about when it comes to caring about what people think, right? And yeah, but yeah, that's your boy, right? Today was a different type of vlog, raw talk. I love the raw talks, right? That's one of the biggest reasons why I started this channel, because I was never here with the intention of showing you guys lifestyle, even though very soon I'll be doing that, but with the intention of grabbing attention, so that I can speak what I'm supposed to speak. And yeah, man, for the people who are gonna see this, right, of course, once everything takes place, all I can say is that I always knew, that all of this is gonna happen, and I just always knew, man. And you also have to also always know, right? But yeah, man, honestly, life is great. Follow your dreams, follow your passions, dreams, and operate out of the level. Yeah, all I can say is that truly, if there's one thing that you have to take from all of the conversations that I have shared, is that the truth will set you free, and there's nothing that will set you free more than the truth. So many people, and I've seen it today, trying to fill, their life up, a spiritual void that has been left, trying to fill that with human things, and it won't work, because you're spiritual spiritual beings, my friend, and that's why you see me so alive and so devoted, because I've tapped into that spiritual self of me 24/7, right? I don't need to go out here and try and find validation and all those things to other things. But yeah, man, this was a long one. It's been 15 minutes since we've talking, and it doesn't even feel like 15 minutes. That's why I tell you guys, I love everything I do so fucking much. It doesn't even feel like work to me, right? And I want you guys to get yourself to that position, right? Being able to literally do things for even 4 hours straight, whereas it doesn't even feel like work. Like you're just speaking in front of the fucking camera, and the time is rolling and rolling, and you don't even feel like the time is rolling, right? You're just on it, on it, on it, on it, on it. And yeah, man, honestly, it is a privilege to have this, an absolute privilege. But you don't understand, it comes from pressure. Because pressure is a privilege. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that was that. But just know that truth shall set you free.